Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and with me in studio today is Patricia Benedict, and with Patricia is Sheila Headley. Now, Sheila had an incident at Massey in Whole Town, and she wants to speak to us. She wants to speak to us in studio about what happened to her and how she feels about what happened to her. But first, I'm going to let Patricia introduce why Sheila is talking to us today. Patricia?
Yes, Ms. Veronica, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Yesterday, the 9th of November, there's a big tree where the guys drink the beverage, and where some ladies, they sell necklaces or whatever.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear that word. There's a what? There's a what?
There is a place, a big tree where the guys drink the beverage, drink the little drinks, and there is next to it is where they have ladies sell jewelry.
Okay.
And Miss Sheila was sitting down near there, in one of the near the ladies' jewelry tables, and she was relating to me what happened to her. And I said to her, I will come with you, which is today, the 10th of November, to Sandy Crest, because she was supposed to go back to Sandy Crest. So Miss Sheila could tell you the story, and I'll finish.
Okay. Go ahead, Sheila. And who is speaking? Sheila Headley is coming on now. Sheila?
So I went to the girl, one of the girls in Massey, and out the bar there, and I had a fall. And she's saying she have to investigate. She didn't know I fall. And she treated me like I was nothing. Right? And I went to her today and told her the man said, come today. And she said that the people can only pay for one stay. And they gave me, he said, well, $200 one way, $150 for medication. Right? So
okay, so wait. So Sheila, they gave you $350?
Yeah.
So 300.
In my hand, they give me a paper, a letter.
Okay, so it wasn't cash. It was like a voucher.
A paper, you know.
Let me answer. It was a letter. There was a check or anything, or just a letter stating that it had $350.
A letter.
But that doesn't make sense, Veronica.
Yeah, so it was a letter, and it probably was addressed to Sandy Crest, and the amount that Sandy Crest can give to you, the amount of service, it was $200, and then you had $150 for medicine. Is that what you're saying?
Actually,
good. Okay. So let her continue. She got a letter, $350, $200 for medical care, and $150 for medicine. Continue, Sheila.
But the doctor charged one thing, and they charged $52 for the medication. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So and then he said, if we get any pain, to come back today.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the girl in the supermarket, Ava, and tell her, I have to see. She said, I want to do shit. Yeah. The one you can pay for one cup of steak. Right? That was the tell me.
They could only pay for one what?
Commerce, it's called. That was the thing.
You could only pay for one compensation?
Mm-hmm.
So you had
she meant no one visit. One visit.
But if you had $188 left, because you were saying the doctor charged you $110, and the medicine was $52. And when you went back with that letter, you still had $188 credit. So what was the problem?
Yes.
So what was the problem? Hello?
Do you mind?
Hello, I can't hear you. Say that again.
Let me take it from there.
Okay, take it from there. There was a blackout there just now.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Go
So
ahead.
what happened? So when I went with her, when I saw her, we went to the medical center the 10th of November, 2020.
Today, right.
Yes. The young lady, I have all the information there, will pass them to you. She said to me, this receptionist, no reception, the young lady at the desk said to me that, did she come with a letter? I said, I don't know about the letter. She said she told Miss Headley's granddaughter, that she had to, Miss Headley had to get another letter from Massey. So I said, no, I don't know about that. So we went back to Massey. The lady, Miss Eva, was very rude. And what had me really upset is what before that, what Miss Headley said that Miss Eva said to her. Miss Eva said to her that she deliberately fell. Isn't that what she said? Yeah. So when she said so, and in front of Miss Eva, I told Miss Headley, repeat what you said, and she said it. And Miss Eva hesitated, and she said she never said so. Yeah. So I asked her about the letter. She said no, it was only for one visit. Any other visit, Miss Headley has to pay for.
Oh, I see. So the letter was a $350 voucher, but you only present it once. Okay.
Miss Veronica,
Yeah.
So I said to her, can I have a copy? She said no, she doesn't have the copy. Sandy Crest has the copy because I wanted to see what was said in the letter.
Oh, I see.
And she had this attitude towards us. So we leave. I said to her, well, I know how to deal with it. That's what I said to her. I know how to. I will deal with it. I know how to deal with it. And we walked out. I went back to Sandy Crest, Miss Veronica, and said to her, well, can we get a copy of, because Miss Headley is taking medication. I said, can we get a copy? The young lady said, no, we can't get a copy. I said, well, can we get a copy of the doctor's report and a receipt of the proof that she came to see the doctor? No, we can't get those things. And I said to her, why not? So she rang up this lady. I have the number. Let me get the piece of paper. Because she called this lady that Miss Vanessa Remy, or I think it's Remy.
Who's she? The employee of Massey?
No. It had to be Sandy Crest. I don't know if she was the manager or whatever, but she called, rang her up, and she was speaking to her on the phone. So when I said to her, but she is hurt. She came to see y'all. She deserves a copy, Miss Veronica, because if she has to take legal action with against Massey, she is entitled to a copy of the a receipt for the medication that she has obtained, and a receipt for the doctor's visit.
Okay.
We rang up and I spoke to the young lady because I wanted to know. Miss Heather didn't know before what was the price. I just told her just now. I asked the young lady, how much is the doctor's visit, which is just about half an hour ago, via phone. And she said $110. And Miss Headley said the medication was 52. So that's 152. I don't know how if the doctor.
It's 162. It's 162.
Okay.
Right.
Yes. So I don't know the consultation if it includes the what do you call it? A minute. If it includes the examination. So regardless, they would money left.
So you just said something. So you don't know you don't know if the consultation included. So Sheila is there. Can I ask her if the doctor looked at her hand, because that's where you're saying the injury is?
Yes, please.
He did not look at your hand?
Look at my hand. Yes, please.
Wait. Okay, wait a minute. Because did he look at your hand?
Yes, please.
Okay, so but did he take an X-ray of your hand? Did he take an X-ray?
No, they said it will cost more money.
So did he?
Get the X-ray.
Okay, it would cost more money. So when he looked at your hand, what did he say? Soft tissue damage. What words did he say?
Soft tissue.
Oh, he said soft tissue.
The correction is the bicep. If she's doing, it's the left one, right? Is it left?
Right.
The right. Okay, it's the right. So it's behind above the elbow.
Right.
That's the injury.
Let me do a précis of this, or a brief. So Sheila was at Massey, and when she was leaving, she was going down the ramp. She wasn't going down the steps. She was walking down the ramp, which is for the elderly or for people in wheelchairs, where you told me offline, you didn't say it on this interview, but it's always slippery. It's always slippery there. And she fell. And when you're falling, there are defensive mechanisms that we have. So she put her hands back, and it impacted her elbow, above her elbow, the biceps. And she had, according to the doctor at the hospital, it's soft tissue. It's just it's soft.
Sandy Crest Medical Center.
Yeah. Where is it called?
Sandy Crest.
Oh, okay. So per Sandy Crest, per the medical practitioner at Sandy Crest, she said to her, it's soft tissue. So that means she didn't break her arm, because if she broke her arm, you won't be able to. You won't be able to use it. You won't be able to use it at all if you broke. You will know if you broke your arm. So now that you're trying to get a receipt of the original paperwork that she got from Massey and she took to Sandy Crest, that is not forthcoming. You're not getting it, but you want to have it just in case this injury is not soft tissue, just in case she may need to go a little further with it. And the reason you're talking to me is they haven't given her that copy of that particular document, correct?
Yes, Ms. Veronica.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I just want to put two points quickly.
Okay, please.
There is a sign that says rail, and there are rails. I just want to bring that clear. But sometimes people just don't think, and they put sometimes we all sometimes our mind.
Of course.
Sometimes I have walked there. I almost fell countless times.
Of course, because even though they're rails, it doesn't mean you can't slip. It doesn't mean you can't fall.
Exactly.
Yeah. So maybe along with the
old lady.
Yeah, and if it's always slippery, maybe they have to have some there are mats that you can have that your shoes grip on the mats, and maybe Massey has to invest in getting some of those. It's like a weather system mat. It's like a weather. It's a mat, not a mat. Yes.
I think I know.
Yes, and they're great. It has a grip to your shoes, and you don't slip. Believe you me, that you don't slip on those particular mats. So maybe Massey can invest and have that there.
But Ms. Veronica,
yes.
My take on this, right, is a continuation of nonsense going on in Old Town. The attitude they had,
and to say to her,
70,
to say to a 72-year-old elderly person that they did it deliberately. No one 72 years old is going to fall, because if you break your hip, it's a different story. You don't want to fall. At 72 years old, you do not want to suffer a fall. So I thought that was quite insulting, very insulting to say that.
Income is looking, the bottles,
yes,
around getting bottles,
right,
and stuff like that.
Right.
What I suggested to her is use her trolley.
Right.
Use her trolley to do it.
Right.
You see, it's the kind of But tell me something, Miss Veronica. I just want to I don't want to take anything from Miss Headley's. I'm curious about something, and I actually have an interview I have to do with you pertaining to one of the doctors.
Right.
There.
Yes.
But I want to ask you a question. You bring a paper to somebody saying that you could get up to $350, and unfortunately, Miss Sheila says she cannot read, but her granddaughter read it to your granddaughter.
My granddaughter did it. Read it for me.
Granddaughter read it to her. I don't know if the granddaughter understood what she was, and Miss Headley signed it.
Right.
Because when I brought that to Miss Eva's attention, she said, "Oh, she only signed for one visit. It was one visit, and that's what she signed for."
Right. Right. Right.
But they refused to give me the copy to see exactly what it said, and that to me is suspicious.
So you're saying the people from the hospital, the center, refused to give you the copy.
They refused to give me a copy.
Okay.
They say it's Massey. They're trying to tell me Massey paid for it.
Okay.
So I said to her back, for legal reasons, she would need a copy. Because if she is taking in the future is taking Massey to court, she would need a copy.
Yeah.
And pertaining to her bills, she would need a copy.
Right.
The bills. The medical report. I did not ask her for the medical report. She can't even tell me they can't give you that. Okay. So the person that is best to answer those questions is Vanessa Remy. I don't know because the young lady was speaking to her, but she gave me an email address. I don't know if you're supposed to sing it.
Don't. Let's not go too deep into it. But it's a
thing address for the
medical center
establishment.
Okay, because if her arm, and let's hope it does heal. Because it's better to be healthy than to be unhealthy. Okay, so if her arm does heal, this will not need to go any further. But if it doesn't, and let's say she retains an attorney, I'm sure the attorney can get those records from Sandy Crest. No.
Yes, but it should not be that way, Miss Veronica.
Okay.
You see, that's the mentality of our local people. We need lawyer. We pay the lawyer $150 today to get something that's entitled to.
Yeah, right.
Even if Massey paid for it.
Right.
Even if Massey paid for it.
Right.
And it is very, very wrong.
And if
it's the kind of and mind you have to check because. Maybe today I will do an interview on Sandy Crest. Are they really paying Sandy Crest? Is Massey really paying Sandy Crest?
Yeah, I'm sure Sandy Crest is going to get their money. I can answer that question. I'm sure.
No. Okay. Don't say you're sure.
They're all about their money. Sandy Crest is all about their money. But go ahead. You go ahead and say what you need to say.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because if you are only provided a letter and you bend backwards not to give me a copy of the medical report, this prescription, nor the what we say
the consultation. Okay.
Something is wrong, Miss Veronica.
But not only that. If it was a one-shot deal, if the letter is a one-shot deal, and she only used up $162, and she I don't know if she asked to be X-rayed. I don't know if she asked for that. But I think that if
he said it'll cost more money.
But they had $188 on that one-shot deal, and if she had to come over her pocket, what did she say? Yeah, there was, like I was saying, there was still some money left on that particular letter that she took to Sandy Crest, and even though it would have cost some more money to do the X-ray, they could have consulted with her and said, well, you have $188. It's a one-shot deal, so if you do it, you have to do it today. You have to do it now, and it will cost you an additional $100 or whatever. So she knows to be advised and to get that information. You know what you're facing, but it didn't happen that way.
Part too, even if it's a one-shot deal, she has $188. So if she came back and had a consultation, $110.
I don't understand that statement.
I said, even if it's a one-shot deal, it still meant that she still had money left.
No, she had to. No, it does not mean if it's a one-shot deal. When she walked, when she walked out of the doctor's office, it was a closed deal. Done.
Close.
Yeah, once she walked out, it was over. It was over.
We have to find out. We have to not continue this one thing.
Go ahead.
We have to find out what was said in the letter. That's the most
important
thing.
Maybe we could do a part. Yeah, maybe we can do a part 2. But I like doing shows like this because it shows people when they get letters from, if they fall or they hurt themselves and they get a letter to go and get care, it will open up your eyes to know it's a one-shot deal. You can't go back and go back and go back and go back. It's a one-shot deal. So that is what. That's the gist of this show, to let you know that you don't, after you go to the doctor and you push that door and you leave, it's closed. And sometimes well, I don't know, I'm not going to go any further on that, but yeah.
But she said the doctor had told her come back today.
Yeah, but she did not know. She did not continue paying. Yeah, she did not know that come back today meant it's out of your pocket. You come back today, but that money is out of your pocket.
Did they explain that to you? She said they didn't explain that to her.
Of course not.
Your granddaughter would have been out of your pocket.
Of course not. Of course not.
But then, you know, and she can't afford to go to see a doctor.
Yeah, I know. But like I said, let's. I know. But let's pray and hope that her arm does heal, because it could have been her hip. And like I said, at 72 years old, you do not want to suffer a fall. You do not. You don't want to break any bones, because it's kind of over. You go downhill if you break a hip, or you just.
But not only that, too, it gives you arthritis. You have all.
It's over. It's kind of over. Many people do not recover if they break a hip at that age. Many people don't. But so she's Sheila Headley, you're very fortunate, but you're more educated now. You're educated now, and if your arm does not heal, you know what to do going forward.
Okay.
So you want to bring it home? I think we've covered.
Yeah, it's just nonsense has to stop. It just has, because what they thought, because Miss Headley, you know, she goes and gets her little bottles and stuff, and they thought that they would have nobody to represent.
Right.
That's what they thought, but they were wrong.
Right.
They were wrong.
Right. I agree.
I would just tell her, Miss Headley, keep me up to date to see if they will discriminate against you from coming to their supermarkets.
And let her know that she can probably go into the supermarket. Well, she can go somewhere and buy like muscle relaxer or whatever and rub on the back of her arm, and hopefully, because she does not want it to be worse than it is. She does not. You need to mitigate, all those kind of damages, and because you want to be healthy, you do want to be healthy.
Yeah. Okay, Mr.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. This is Naked Departure. Hello?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Sherry Veronica, Naked Departure Radio.